Shortly after 4:30 this morning, FHP doing a construction detail on 95 South heard a crash. They responded to the crash scene. When they arrived, they found an individual in the car that was bleeding. Boca Raton Fire Rescue transported that individual to Delray Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead of a gunshot wound. At that point, FHP gave us a call to assist with the investigation. Very basic information right now. We don't know where he was shot. We believe he was shot on 95. We don't know by who at this point. We don't know where he was coming from. It's all part of the investigation. But again, it happened about 4 o'clock. It was during the paving 95, about 4:30. After the individual was shot, he went off the highway into the side median, as you saw from some of your pictures. Part of the investigation, we do know who the individual is. We're in the process of notifying next of kin.
Was there evidence where it looked as if someone had shot through a vehicle window?
That's part of the investigation. We do know that the individual was shot in the vehicle, and where that took place, we don't know.
The shots could have come from outside.
Shots could have come from outside, correct.
Did you find any bullets or shells?
They're in the process right now. When I left the scene, they were actually canvassing the highway right now, looking for casings. Part of that investigation is going to find out where he was coming from, who he may have encountered there or along the way, and where the shooting actually took place. It's believed at this point it took place on 95. He went off the highway, hit a barrel, and then came to rest in the long grassy area. He was I'm not a crime scene investigator, but he wasn't traveling at, it seems, at a very high rate of speed, because there wasn't any damage to the car and it was just a barrel, and he came to rest in the grassy area.
Were there construction workers at the scene?
They're in the process of paving, and there was a fresh layer of asphalt that was just laid in that section, and the FHP detail officer heard the crash.
So we heard the crash, but not necessarily gunshots?
Correct.